Farmer. We are going to sell my harvester, my header, my planter. That trailer's for I can sell this trailer. What the fuck? Where's my? Oh, it's under trailers. What? Oh yeah, I can sell the plow. Sell this trailer. It's 300,000 right there. That's it. And now we are going to go paint over everything. Farm is gone. I am nothing but a chicken farmer now. I'm gonna make millions and I'm gonna start doing farming again. Looks like this isn't a bad fucking idea. This might be a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. Nothing but a chicken farmer now. I mean, eggs make me a fuck ton of money. I will say. Like, a fuck ton of money. But, shit, bro. So much fucking food. So many damn trailers is gonna be outrageous coming into them. I am a chicken farmer now. Is that a real short commercial? I heard the song. I thought you were watching that one real short commercial with the 5 song. It's a cover. Not a cover of the song, but like the background music. But Boobs Like Jagger is background music. Okay, so we're gonna build 2. Actually, I might buy a field when I make some, like, after this sale, I might buy a field, and, because I need to sell, I'm selling my eggs today, like, this month in the game, today in the game. Oh, nothing there. I'll go buy a field for nothing but trailers, and we'll have it split half and half. Half of it will be for empty trailers, other half will be full trailers, and, I'm gonna be spending so much fucking money on food, bro.
Because
Chicken
we have
food.
so much data, like 5 episodes a week, thousands of episodes, and you know like the margin within which an episode will perform, and we can just tell when they've changed something, and half the time they don't know,
Right.
what the
impact that it'll have on
visual
things. Creator, right?
But taking the power away from the algorithm to that direct relationship, making the decision from the beginning of Good Mythical Morning to say it's gonna be uploaded at 6 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. You can count on it. So it's not about was this gonna show up in my feed or not. That really help us out in the long run. But YouTube, if YouTube,
Everything's gone, bro.
Anywhere,
My past. Hang on.
I'm glad we put so many of our eggs in that basket.
Right.
It's not going away.
Somehow it ended up becoming
My past
the only
150
streaming platform
hours
this time,
of work
which is crazy.
is gone.
Not only the
number one.
To be a chicken farmer. So I make so much more money off of chickens in a year than I do off of any kind of harvest.
YouTube
That's why I decided to,
far way bigger than any other show.
like, I'm a chicken farmer.
Yeah, so it's just like for the longest time, we thought that the game we were playing was...
I make well over $1 million in eggs a year, and I'm only making like 400,000. 200,000 with the field that I have now. $200,000. Okay, I make well over $1 million a year in eggs, and I only make like fucking 200 to 300,000 in harvest a year. So eggs are... I'm a chicken farmer now. That's 150 hours of work gone. Shit. Might not have been a good idea, but we're gonna fucking see.
The platform that we had complete control over the distribution. We are our own gatekeepers. We're like, oh, we're going to use that as a stepping stone into getting to make real content, right?
Yeah.
Where you can like make real content for real networks.
I've already made 150,000 off of this trailer.
For years, we just sort of stopped
No,
and looked around.
what's your-
We've got a production company now. We've got
160,000 off of that
making
trailer.
the things that we want to make without having to go through the hoops of asking.
Right. Now, I've got a situation. I moved out to Tennessee. I bought this big, sprawling, 40-plus acre property, like outside of Nashville, in the woods.
Yep.
And the potential for me to develop this property into an absurd playground. You know, we were already like making an animal sanctuary, but like
Is
got the space, and
my
I've got the
trailer
potential
storage now.
to do all kinds of crazy stuff. It seems like a no-brainer, like a just an inevitability that this should be like a sort of a reality series, a docu-series. You know,
Yeah.
the development of the Rackville Ranch, and I have a relationship with a super like high level, you know, production company guy.
Okay.
And we've been like, it's been going on for forever.
The discussion.
This discussion, an agreement between me and the production company, which would be required to proceed, like an actual taking the show out to sell it. So like a shopping agreement kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And it's like every once in a while I hear, oh, we just got notes back on this. And the longer it drags out, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I think to myself, like, what am I even doing? Like, why would I even want to like try and shop it out? Like,
Yeah, because it's like, well,
I mean,
do what you want to do. Do you know, how much do you need that money?
how much do I need?
Their money. Because that's really what it comes down to. Because there's how much money are they going to have?
Like that's the
How long are they going to give it to you?
For reality stuff, they're not going to have much at all, right?
right. I mean,
There's still some like shows, right, that need, like, we're not going to turn around and make Rings of Power.
right.
There are a set number of shows that need that Amazon, Apple level money, right? But even they're spending money that they've made off of offering iPhones, Prime shipping and iPhones,
Right.
in order to make that stuff. It doesn't even make sense as an isolated.
I wish I could think of the name of this creator. He's a comedian. Is it Adam Cornell or something like that? I definitely got.
Oh shit. God.
That wrong, but definitely not that guy. But
He's the Boys and Girls Club of
yeah,
Washington.
I think that is the guy.
Adam ruins everything.
Adam ruins everything. Okay, he made this unbelievable YouTube video about what's wrong with streaming and how
Oh,
like
I watched it.
did you? Oh, dude, was that fascinating or what?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the whole idea of how all the incentives are in the wrong place, and it's resulted
Right.
in where we're at right now.
If I were to try to summarize it, like really distill it down, it was the concept that Netflix came into the picture as a disruptor. They said we're gonna disrupt how streaming destroyed TV. We're gonna disrupt the television, and all of a sudden, all of the networks, like they're like, oh, we're gonna do this too, and so it turned into this big competition where, like, his example about Comedy Central. It's like Comedy Central was the thing,
And now it means nothing.
and now it means nothing. Like, God, that Adam Conover. When I say Adam Cornell,
He was close.
Adam Conover,
Well,
dude. That
so now you gotta. I'm just so interested in, like, how much are you already prepared to invest or already investing? Like, I mean, I'm not asking for dollar amounts,
Right.
but like, are you doing this for yourself and then find yourself having the opportunity to like say, hey, I could make this in entertainment, or did you do it to make a show? Like, what was the order?
Right, I didn't do it to make a show. I did it because I got this property because my lady and I wanted to. You know, we don't want to have kids. Like, I got a vasectomy. Like, we're positive we don't want to have kids. What we want to have is just lots of animals. You know, like having an animal sanctuary, and thinking into the future. Like, everything's, got to come to an end at some point. When it all like kind of dies down, and I look at what my life is like at that point, like, to have a property and this place to be. It's where I want to live out my years.
Well, first of all, you really need to watch Chimp Crazy, because I want you to take some lessons away. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
The second,
We're gonna have only farm animals and try to deal for interactions with humans.
that's what you say now.
Right.
So you get a chimp, meet that chimp that you form a special bond with.
Then perhaps, and let it be. But I'm a creative guy. Like, it's in my DNA to want to, like,
So your mind starts just going off on all the. Because once we talk about this all the time. You bought like a plot of land in North Carolina. It's not that much, and you're not. But the idea of getting a big plot of land as just a playground to do what you want to do with it is something that completely resonates. It like taps totally into that childhood desire of like building hideouts, and I love it.
I mean, the thing is that, there are people doing versions of this. Like, there's a guy, I haven't watched it recently, but north of here, that bought a ghost town that was just an old mining town.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just doing this like ghost town living or something like that. And he's just, for the past few years, he's been documenting his revitalization of this, of like building his home, and he built a hotel, and there's an old mine, and he goes down into the mine, and he just did this initial investment, as far as I can tell, and now he's just doing all this content that's probably paying for the project.
Right.
Got 500,000 views on 4+ years living in an abandoned
as long
ghost
as you've
town.
got enough people and with enough cameras to film it,
into
and
California,
somebody to edit it together.
Ghost towns.
You don't
1.4
need it.
million
You don't
views.
need it. You don't need anybody else.
And you can pivot. You can be in total control. I think this is just a good case study.
Concept,
It's a good case study.
Well, there's also
'Cause you
somebody
have to have-
like an animal sanctuary. Who was that we were talking to? It's a girl that we were.
And I've already been making content there.
Yeah.
I've already got like, and what's nice is there's no obligations to meet. It's what comes naturally. Like, once you've got reality television producers like at the helm, then it's like,
Yes.
like, oh, well, like, we're gonna make it seem like this happened. Like, I can't. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good to get those notes before you sign anything to know. But like, yeah, because if you look at this guy's channel, Rhett's only told me about it. I've never watched it. I don't know where he finds the time to watch this type of stuff, but a lot of people do. 500,000, millions of people, and I can guarantee you that this would never be anywhere else. It would not be on another network. It's just because it's
too risky,
and it's too.
But that's why these networks are dying out. Yeah.
It's just like it doesn't play by the rules of pacing or stakes or anything that we think is what it takes to make something viable in the entertainment landscape.
Right.
But there's so much more freedom to do exactly what you want to do and to pivot constantly. I mean, that's what we benefit from. We would never be where we were if we didn't continue to pivot when something didn't work as well as we believed it should.
Right. Is there any kind of a precedent or a case study for longevity on YouTube other than you guys? Like,
there's people who've been doing it for as long as us, but we're all kind of in the same boat in that there's a few people who started back 06, 07, right when it all started, who are still making content.
Right.
You can probably count them on one hand in terms of like people are still watching.
Yeah.
And so we're all kind of just...
It's a reinvention.
We're making it up as we go along, for sure. Right? It's like we're making it up as we go along. And that is the question that we've been asking lately is like, what does like media permanence look like on YouTube? Because so far it's just been, okay, you've got individual creators who make content and they kind of go through their own sort of life cycle of content, and then their fans go through the same life cycle, and then they retire and ride off into the sunset, right? In the best case scenario. We have no plans to stop making content anytime soon, but we definitely, where our minds are at right now is like this thing that we've built, which, we changed the name of the company from Rhett and Link Inc. to Mythical Entertainment years ago when we were like, I think, first of all, when we got into this, we were about to get into this building, like, we were like, oh, into this place. I just don't want our names to be the first thing you see. It just feels really like self-important. Like let's do a brand that's bigger than it.
We're also gonna sell these 2 tractors, bro. Then my large tractor, we're keeping that because I don't need any other tractor. It's not like I'm gonna be plowing or fucking anything like that. So there's another $178,000 fucking dollars in my bank. I feel like being a chicken farmer is gonna bring in a fucking money. It's gonna cost a lot of fucking money for food, especially, but it's gonna be a lot of real life time too, because it takes forever to load up that food into my fucking trailer. But it's not the point. Man, I don't give a fuck.
But it was also, we wanted to cultivate other sort of brands within Mythical, like Mythical Kitchen, another Alan, Josh, Cole, and that team.
Yeah, all the whole podcast network.
Yeah, so it's an experiment that we are currently doing. It's like, can you have like a permanent brand that outlives the people who founded it, but it's a digital first thing?
Yeah.
In the creator world, which functions different in the creation.
And I think, I think we're kindred spirits in the way that, like, okay, you come up in this alternative lane, and then here you are exploding on the Hollywood scene. Okay, I imagine you learn about all of their rules and everything, and like you forge all these connections. And timing is so important. Like it was, you were ahead of us in that experience. So I would venture to guess, like, especially with the success with the show and the movies, that the move to digital, like how you feel about that? Because you have reinvented it a number of times.
For sure. Thank you. And Jackass came out in 2000, and then with the after this third movie, which was 2010, Jackass 3D.
Uh-huh.
After that, I started doing the comedy touring. You know, I started like doing shows in comedy clubs, and that it was something that really blossomed into
Okay.
into a thing.
Which is this whole, that's a lane in of itself.
Right. And I'm still doing that, and that's it. Like that lane kind of merged with my other lanes, where what I do is a multimedia live comedy experience, and it's super naughty and whatever. But when the first I went into the comedy, I was like, okay, this is great. But I want to be doing like a TV show. So I wanted, you know, and I'd be like going on and being my own at that point. They couldn't get anything to work. It was like I'd go and pitch something and nobody wanted it, and I just felt like And I met with this one manager, and he said, "Dude, at this point, you gotta have a YouTube channel, you gotta have a podcast, you gotta do all this."
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, "Wow, this guy is like just telling me that I should have create all this content, and like, what's he gonna do?" You want to manage me? Like,
He just did it. He just did it.
Right, but
And he would keep telling you that he did it too.
right, I mean, and beyond that, though, I have to tell you that this happened in 2013,
Oh shit, no. I'm having to...
and at that time,
No, what the fuck? Tell me to go to put my phone down.
I
I'll turn it up.
you know, like I've been a principal cast member in like multiple #1 movies at the box office. I've had TV shows with my own name in the title. Now this guy's talking about YouTube.
Yeah, it feels like
What's up?
Hey, Bubba. What you doing?
Playing Farm Simulator. What's up?
Where your wifey at?
Right next to me.
Good. I have a question for both of you.
Okay.
So, I will make you a deal. Whatever you hunt, right?
Yeah.
I am willing to... Whatever you guys hunt, right?
Yeah.
I want to let you guys use my cleaning stand when I'm done with it
Okay.
for a fee.
For a what?
For a fee.
Okay, and what's that?
I want part of whatever you fucking get.
Well, you know, personally, I wouldn't have an issue with that because every year in Maine, whenever we get a deer, yeah, we get like fucking 2 deer. But that is way too much to feed fucking the 5 people that live in my house. So 1 deer is going to be too fucking much for the 2 of us. So, I mean, yeah, I think that's fair. I don't care.
Okay.
But this is like in a while though. Like I gotta obviously wait for next season. Gotta get a gun. Gotta fucking get my license. Gotta fucking find land that's not private or trespassed or posted that I can hunt on.
On post archery, deer.
Yeah, but see, I gotta find good land though, like some open fields, because obviously deer like open fields in the fall.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
On post, don't.
No, bro. Okay, so I go out gate 10 every day to go home. Right? I live in Dover. I am exactly 30 minutes away from work. Anyway, I go on the fucking 101st Airborne Division Road, right outside gate 10. Go past the fucking shit plant, the dump, and every fucking night, there are some fucking monster bucks standing on the side of the road with their fucking wives and kids and shit, and like, you gotta fucking lay on the horn doing fucking 50 through there. Nothing but fucking horn, and sometimes they don't even fucking, they're used to vehicles so fucking much.
They don't care.
Like, they don't care at all. And I've counted, like, in one pack, or in one fucking group, there was a good 10, 11, and another group, there was like 15. Like, there's a fuck ton of deer on that road outside gate 10. But thing is, you got to go far enough in the woods so that you're not shooting at the road or you're not too close to the road, discharging weapons, and there's no issues with that.
Well, the thing is that one of the other medics, Thompson,
Yeah.
his yard is literally backed up to hunting land. So he can fire from his back door into hunting grounds, the archery hunting grounds.
See, you know another way to fucking get around the whole distance limits rule?
Thank you.
Is, especially with him, if he's in a very common deer populated area, all he needs to do is get a garden. And I don't know about in Tennessee, but in Maine, if any animal is eating in your garden, eating your fucking food that you're going to survive off of through the winter, you can legally shoot it, even if it's out of season.
I appreciate it. Interesting.
Yeah, so like, up in Maine, my house, we have like a fucking half-acre garden. Not too big, not too small. We sell some of the produce, get some money for the winter and shit. And like June, July time, there'll be deer eating out of it, and we can legally shoot it, even though deer season is in the fall.
Yeah.
Because it is eating our food that we plan on surviving off of.
Yeah.
And it is taking that away from us, so we can fucking shoot that bitch, and then we're allowed to keep it and eat that too.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna get to cutting this.
Okay.
I just figured I would send you that offer.
Yeah, no, if you find any good land, and like, especially next deer season, because I'm going National Guard, bro. I'm staying around Tennessee, or I might even extend my contract staying on Campbell. But I'm definitely staying around Tennessee. I don't know about you. But like, if you ever want to go hunting or some shit, let me know. Find some good land. And
I got you.
so I grew up, we butchered our own meat. I didn't pick up much off of it, so I gotta find like a butcher shop that'll do it for us.
What I'm doing right now.
Okay. Like, I never really picked up much on like how to cut the meat. Like, I know how to strip all the muscle and fat off, how to get it all off the bones, but like what kind of meat can be turned into burger, what kind of meat was better for steak, I never picked up much of that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna cut this now.
Okay. All right, man. Have fun.
Have a good
right.
luck with Farming Simulator.
Yeah, I'm making millions, bro. Like, quite. I just made $1,111 off of eggs for a year. I don't know if you play Farming Simulator or know anything about it, but.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no point in saying that. But all right, man. Have fun.
All
All right. Bye.
right. Bye.
I guess, yeah.
What the? Oh, I guess I'm mad. I shit myself.
At that time, I didn't, like, I don't think anybody looked at making YouTube videos as a viable, like,
Source of money.
have a career and a good living. And it felt to me like just such a demotion, you know. It's like I was resistant to it, but ultimately, for all my efforts of trying to get stuff to happen and nobody like being interested in it, like it was just an exercise in just trying to stay sane. Like, I just gotta do something,
Yeah.
you know. Like, and I went into it with no expectations that there was going to be like any money coming from it. It was just like, I just got to do something. And like that was when I learned how to edit properly on a computer for the first time. It was 2013. And I didn't even understand like the significance of me learning how to edit, create my own content, post my own stuff, like how to control of my own destiny.
Right.
And
Actually,
ever
first I'm gonna
since
go
then,
buy a
it's just
fuck ton
been
of grain.
build the audience, and it brought about a rebirth in my career that I could not be more grateful for.
Yeah, that connection that you can establish when you are making all the calls on what you're giving that audience. It can be, it's hard, as you know.
Well, dude, you guys
It's
make
hard.
a video every day. I mean, like how many times have you just not like,
Well, the funny thing is that there was a time, right? There was a time in which if we got to work, which, you know, when we first moved out, so we were in North Carolina for a while, and we moved up here in 2011. our studio was in my garage, and it was just two of us, and we had one employee show up to edit and shoot.
Didn't you guys came out here for a show on
The
IXC?
Commercial Kings, yep.
Yeah, the commercial.
Yes.
Local commercial.
So that was the impetus for you
That was-
guys coming out here.
Yep. And that's when we thought, oh, we've done it. We finally did it, right?
Crossed over.
We've got a TV show. But
I
then,
bet you we'll be friends with Steve-O now.
in the back of our minds, there was this, like, okay, well, my mortgage. So I was paying, my mortgage in North Carolina was $600. And then my rent, when we moved out here, was $4,000. So to live in that furniture home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Los Feliz, yeah. And I was like,
$4,000. And what year was that?
2011.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, this isn't sustainable.
Right.
I mean,
Unless we keep
kids, you can't just start piling people.
Right. Unless we keep getting work, and then
Right.
we're just like in this limbo, waiting to find out if we got.
IFC paying?
Right?
Yeah, $600 a month for mortgage.
Yeah.
Then they didn't order anymore.
Yeah.
They
So that's
did
when
the
we
first
doubled
season.
down.
Didn't order. That's when
Which
we
it ended up being a blessing.
That's when we
Things
created
not working
Good
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
was once that did get reordered, we started Good Mythical.
And Good Mythical Morning started as a website, rhettandlink.com.
No, we had all of that, and we had been on YouTube for years.
Of course,
all
yeah,
of that,
2011, of course.
Yeah. So like the
Good
oh
Mythical
Yeah,
Morning,
yeah, no shit.
it was a second. We had a second channel called Rhett and Link 2,
Right.
Yeah. That's the way you did it.
and we changed the name of that channel to Good Mythical Morning. We started releasing videos every day, and it was just us at the card table in his garage. But to answer your question, there were days when we would show up, and we'd start to shoot. We would just push each other's buttons, or we would feel like shit, and we would like, let's just get it.
There was no system because
would just
we
blow it off
were
and go
the
up.
system.
But we would never miss a day.
Right.
We would then have to shoot like 2 the next day, and hopefully we'd be in a better mood. Now that doesn't happen anymore. We're always in a good mood now.
We can turn on the good
Like,
mood.
there's never a
You keep living on
moment
that.
I said I'm sorry.
we can't be sick with each other. We love it. We love each other. There's never a dull moment, and I'm so happy all the time.
Yeah, no, I fucked it
When,
up. Don't say anything.
a couple things here. How far? If what could be, because you said like if we didn't do one day, we
Nothing.
would do 2 the next day. So presumably,
Yeah. It was very close back.
It was pretty hand to mouth back in the day. Sometimes it would be just the day before.
right.
But there is that.
But that's always a buffer of that one day.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. And now there's probably like, it depends. It depends on the episode. But some episodes will be more than a month ahead of time. Some will be a couple of weeks. But a couple of weeks ahead of time is about as close as we get at this point in terms of that buffer. Because there's just, there's the machine that is all of the different pieces that come together to make that show. And at this point, we look at this is the only way we would be sane. We're still sane, right? Doing all this content all these years, is that what am I doing today? I just look at the calendar, and the system that we have built and then sort of subjected ourselves to tells us what we're doing today. There's no like, well, what are we going to work on today? Let's sit and figure it out. It's just like, no.
We feel like ain't no feeling in it.
It's like today, it's like, okay, well, we're making our podcast in the morning, and then we've got a meeting with the Wonderhole team, and then Steve-O's coming to do the podcast. Like, and it's just like, I just look at my day, and I'm like, okay, that's what I got going on today, because we've sort of committed to it.
Right.
Which makes, like, you don't have to keep that. There's some part of your brain, that decision-making part of your brain, that is very, very limited, that we don't have to keep accessing.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, I've got a very similar.
You got that. Yep, there's your calendar. It's full.
Yeah.
And somebody else is deciding for you.
I mean,
You're not putting that in there?
no, I put it all in there.
Well, that's more for like your personal stuff.
I mean, I've
like
got
press.
all different colors. I've got self-care, yellow.
Yeah, gotta have it.
I've got,
Schedule.
you know, production stuff is red. Like actually shooting is white. You know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I got to do it like a phone call. Somebody that is blue.
I don't know why you're putting this in there yourself, though.
Well, who's gonna put it in?
Jenna does it for us.
That's it's an interesting question. Okay, what's the emphasis on for so much emphasis on food? Is it?
It simply was something that resonated with the audience early on, right? We probably did the show for 2 years before we did anything that was food based. And I don't remember what the first thing was. We probably ranked like candy bars or something like that. And we're like, oh shit, people are really engaged in this. And then what we slowly realized is that at the end of the day, regardless of what people think about us personally, how funny they think we are, everybody eats, everybody has opinions about foods. And so they will,
and they're making decisions with that like reptilian part of their brain when they're clicking, and it's just irresistible.
Right. You're like, I'm food, okay. And then we kind of come along for the ride, and then hopefully they get committed to the show and us, and they want to be like the third best friend that's hanging around. And they'll watch every episode, but every single day, there's enough people out there making a decision based on what the title and thumbnail is, that if we suddenly said, let's only do food once a week, our views would go down by such a significant percentage. You know, so
I mean, it's 40%, maybe more.
Yeah.
And so I think this is the biggest creative challenge that we face with Good Mythical Morning is, you know, how does the show continue to evolve? It's like we have this keen awareness that, I mean, when you're leading a team that's coming up with ideas, you know, we got a team of writers, we got a team of producers. They each pair up on an episode and make it. We show up now, and if it's an established format, we don't know we're doing it until we're there doing it. We're not that involved. We have a meeting every month where it's called a New Ideas Only meeting, because we said the only thing we care about is stuff we've never done before.
Yeah.
Like, if you can replicate it, great. Take full advantage of it. It's hard to get a team to take big risks because, you know, when something works, they want to capitalize on it. They want it to keep working. So we've kind of been this counterforce to the team, really, in terms of saying, I know food works, but what about a year from now? What about 5 years from now? It's like, are we painting ourselves into this corner? And it's been so hard to counteract it. I mean, you'll see 3 out of the 5 every week are going to be food. The ones that aren't food, you might click on them thinking they are food. It's just, and it's not, you know, it's not fun to talk about because it kind of makes you frustrated. Honestly. Why are you pushing my buttons? Because it's really tough. It's really tough to figure out.
Yeah, the one, like scrolling through your thumbnails, putting random food into a hot glue gun. Like that right there, gummy bears in a hot glue gun. Like, I want to know why that's not the most crushing video on the page.
Right.
Well,
496,000.
So we've been experimenting with this 2 months. So it's a so you got throwback, and then the next one's blind taste test marathon. So this is something we've been doing lately, where that was a really popular episode that's so far back in its catalog of 2,500 plus videos that no one sees it anymore. And so people are like, why are you doing a rerun? And we're like, you know what? Because we can. And because we want to try something, because we see ourselves as a media distributor and using this platform.
Jesus Christ, that's a big trailer.
So we're going to do things like...
It's my new fucking $150,000 trailer I just bought for all my food. I can fit so much fucking food into this trailer now. Like more than my trailer up next to my tractor.
Let's do these things. Now, people will complain, well, I can go back and watch this. Yeah, but you would. Now you're watching this because it's back in the stream.
I didn't even notice the word throwback right there. So throwback, that means you had done the hot glue gun, but that you were becoming a new version of it.
No, it's literally the same thing with just a wraparound. From us, a new wraparound.
Wow.
And we tell them we're going to do it. Hey, next week we're taking a break. But instead of not having any videos all week, we're going to give you a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Wednesday will be my favorite episode, and then we'll put a wraparound. So it's
either that or
we
nothing.
do communicate it,
Right.
and then we'll do a marathon on Friday, and then we'll be back to regularly.
Man, there's so much I want. I should just be picking your brains and figuring out. Like I feel like I could do so much better if I took advice from you guys. And the merch. Are you still like creating and putting out like different T-shirts on a weekly basis?
I don't know what the SKU number is right now on an average, but I will say when we first started doing T-shirts, I remember just the two of us, and a lot of the designs we were just making ourselves, and we would be like, okay, how many T-shirts can our fans buy? Like, I kind of feel like maybe we do like one new design a quarter or something. We thought at this point, it's a function of, first of all, it's not just all shirts, right? It's every product that we can affordably make that we think that the fans will be into. But every year we push it a little bit further.
We're selling an ice cube tray
Just
in our
to see,
seats,
right?
you know?
It's just like it's
$15.
It's part of this experiment. Like, how many things will people want to kind of express their affinity for this brand? You know.
Right.
And so we don't want to overload people, and it seems like that might be what we're doing when you look at all the
It's a very democratic process. So,
right.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it.
Yeah. Listen, if they start buying less, we'll start making less. But it hasn't happened yet.
Wow.
You know?
I mean, when you hire an executive who's in charge of it, and then they hire a team, it kind of just develops a life of its own, you know? Okay, you enjoy working here. You got to
we
make
used to
it work.
oversee every single design, right? And now we have what we slowly realized over the years of doing this is that we can probably hire somebody who, first of all, we've set a really clear brand identity. It's like you kind of know where the lanes are. But then within that, you got somebody who is going to be better than us at making design decisions and coming up with the things that the fans want, right? And so I think that the fatal flaw of a lot of creators is just assuming that they're the ones who are the best at making every decision all the way from the top to the bottom. And that's just a way to drive yourself crazy and burn out. The only reason that, when we get through with this and one more meeting after it, we're going home. My wife's coming back in town. I'll have dinner with her and my son tonight.
And we don't need to know anymore.
And then whatever happens. But the reason we can do that on a consistent basis is because somebody else is making the decisions about what the next merch is going to be.
Well,
It's like if we were still involved in that, we wouldn't be here right now.
There's a lot to take from this.
Thank you for saying this because, we have 6 different businesses.
Yeah.
Every little decision Steve has his hands on, making each decision and tweak, and has to sign off on all that shit. His life would be so much easier if you just
or you could be doing even more.
He's editing his own videos.
Here's the thing. You're an ideas guy. Yeah, you got things you want to go after. The thing that really started to move us higher and to really get out of the weeds and things is focusing even more on the stuff we've yet to do.
Yeah.
We talk about looking down or looking up, right? Looking down or looking forward. And it's just like when you've got your eyes down on all the different things that are happening in the company, things get stagnant. Now, first of all, you're the kind of guy who could probably look down and look up at the same time, and you've got a good capacity. But I see these guys. But everybody has a limitation, right? Like we've got a lot of drive as well. But when we stopped looking down and started looking up, then it's like, oh, now this is the next frontier. This is the next thing.
Right. Okay.
You got to be. I mean, it was tough. Like you take the merch thing as an example. It was tough for me to be handed a shirt that I didn't know existed until I was, wear this because we're selling it today. It's like, I didn't help design it. I don't have a connection to it. It's like, but you do that a couple of times, you get okay with it. Especially when you're doing something else.
When you start getting surprised,
sitting on your hands.
When you start getting surprised, you're like,
I love that.
This is something that I would make, but I love it, and fans love it. You know.
Well, there it is, man. There, I'm inspired. You're giving me hope, and I appreciate you guys, man.
You're gonna be chasing chimps around in Tennessee, man.
I know, dude.
You've got
I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That face will be ripped off before you know it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We are parts in.
So it's 6 total. So by the time this comes out, I assume we'll probably, because we're about to release the 5th as we record this, I assume that we'll probably have this season, which was six episodes,
Right.
will be out. So yeah, each episode stands alone, but if you want the full experience, starting from the beginning and going all the way through is the best way to do it.
Starting with the world's most expensive first-class flight,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
which is a misleading title.
Yes, it is.
We'll take it.
So Red Link's wonderful. The merch lives at
Redlink. Redlink. Well, I said redlink.com. It's
Mythical.com.
It refrags.
mythical.com. And I mean, for God's sakes, the success. I mean, like, what are we going to promote you guys here? I mean, I mean, for sure. I just think you guys are a behemoth. It's incredible what you've done. The longevity is truly unprecedented. I think there's with great humility that you managed to not say, yeah, there are other people making YouTube videos for as long as us, but come on.
All right, if you're shutting things down, we got one more thing to say.
Let's go.
You know what I'm going to tell him?
Oh, what I got you doing in Montana?
Yes.
Yes.
So every year we have college buddies trip. Like we reconnected with our college friends, like our roommate, our 2 roommates, and another close friend. And so since the pandemic, we've done a trip to Colorado. This year we went to 3 years. We went to Montana this year. And, at night we're back in town.
With you?
This was a couple weeks ago. So I leave a few weeks back. So it's fun to
Big news to do also.
January.
It was real nice. It was perfect.
Okay.
We don't fly fish, so I was like, I don't know exactly.
Dogs
what
were
we're
never
gonna
fed
do
yesterday, were they?
tonight. And then this was your idea.
He was like, let's watch Jackass forever. And like I've been this man for a long time. He gets really squeamish about
It's so hard for me.
He just can't take it. But we were like,
Which is part of the entertainment, I think.
Sure.
and so we sat down and we forced all you guys to watch it.
Yep.
And me and Harm had the best time. We're just
Yes,
laughing
you
the
did.
whole time. But I kept
Laughing at me.
But I kept looking over at you, and you were like laughing, but then there was just like you were so uncomfortable.
There was so much. You were squishy.
Like holding different parts of your body
Yeah.
throughout.
Yeah.
We might have done a disservice to the film by packing so much digging.
It was amazing. I mean, it was good vibes for us.
It was
For our
too
college
heavy
buddies.
even for us.
It was great. I couldn't find my shoes, like my favorite flip flops. I couldn't find them for the rest of the trip. And then I realized that I had left them up there during the viewing experience, and then I think was subconsciously
Oh, you
ready
were
to go back
you were
up there.
squishing your dick between the two to see what it feels
I
like.
got out of there so quickly. I left articles of clothing and was afraid to go back.
Nice.
So
Well, thank you for that. It's yeah, I mean,
You're welcome.
It was a good experience, and man, it made for a unbelievable year in 2022. Man, that was
yeah.
I had like
We'll watch one again next year on our college buddy trip. Just what you need to go back to it. It's healthy.
Having established all the kind of different lanes, at that point.
Yep.
Like and then that movie came out. It was like everything was on a rocket ship. It was really cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, super cool. Well, right on, dudes. It's an honor. Thank you for this valuable time.
Glad to be here.
We're gonna get back to the drawing board and figure out how to make me less of a nincompoop.
Right.
That's the mission.
Yeah.
I'll pull up next to you on my Sprinter van next time.
Yeah,
So we
dude.
see each other, would be.
Yeah, get out of the Sprinter van at the concierge key. Thank you guys. Thank you both.
Steve-O.
And there you have it. The original gangsters of YouTube, Rhett and Link. I enjoy them. And I want you to know, man, I love you for sticking around to the end of the Wild Ride podcast. And I hope that I get to see all of you guys on my Super Dummy tour with Little Moon Pie right here. She is pooped out because she went hiking like 6 miles in the Sandia Mountains of New Mexico today. And man, she had the zoomies the whole time. I'm loving this dog, dude. I'm fucking in love with this dog. And again, I'm in love with you. Thank you for sticking around to the end. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Also, big thanks to my homie Will Fox for helping me record these ad reads in New Mexico. Fucking love you, Will. Thank you so much. All right.
Real Short, Short Movie and TV. Get it today.
How hardcore are we, really?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
And welcome the International Man of Stunts, Pranks and Mayhem. It's Steve-O.
Hey, man. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to get one of the crossovers.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I, in particular, am a big fan of what you do.
Thank you, man. Me
In
too.
particular,
Yeah. I love me.
I'm glad you guys have. I respect what you do,
Thank you.
but I kind of have a hard time
you can't watch it. You can't
keep
watch it.
like watching.
So you're a wuss.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the clinical
It's
definition.
more- It's like, is it a wuss when it's like it starts down here and then you just can't, and then it's this and there's lots of
Yes,
this.
that's all
and
wuss behavior right there. Yes.
Really nailed it.
A lot of respect, though. A lot of respect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, so you've done a lot of what some people might call dumb things.
Yeah.
Right? I call them beautiful.
Okay, good.
I think that we've done a lot of dumb things, beautiful things
Yeah.
as well, on this very show.
So we were thinking, among the three of us, we want to find out who has done the truly dumbest things. And, I think we should make a game out of this.
How about that?
I am ready to gamify our stupidity.
Love it. It's time for. Have we done stupid stuff? Yeah, for sure. But can we outstupid the king, the legend, Steve-O?
I have more chickens than I had before I sold my other ones. These ones hold 5,000 chickens. My other two each held 2,000. Okay, that's about $300,000 worth of chickens. Now, how much food can this coop hold is the real question. How much can I put in it? Didn't even tell me. Some of this is where all the eggs go, where I just back my truck up to it and start filling it. That's obviously where the food goes. And now we can start loading the trailer again some more.
Look how dumb we are. So, that's creative. All right, the mythical crew has scoured our collective past. They selected a series of
Marley.
dumb things that we've all done. They've turned those dumb things
Go
into
eat.
these playing cards. Now, we don't know what's on
Go
here. We
eat.
just know that there's some dumb
Dog.
stuff that we've done.
Go eat, buddy.
Right, look how cool this is.
Come on, man, go eat.
So we don't choose these. We're gonna play this like we're playing a game of war. So whatever's on top, we have to turn over. Do you know what your cards are? I do not know what our cards are.
I don't know where you're gonna find anything dumb I did.
Right. Well, it was tough. It was tough.
So we're each gonna throw down the top card in our deck, and then we're gonna make an argument for why the thing that we did is the dumbest of the three. Whoever we all agree on, gentlemen's rules, takes all of the cards for that round. In the end, whoever has the most cards wins a royal flush crown.
Oh, we're excited about that.
Yeah. We ready? Who's going first? We're going to round robin this thing. You want to go first?
Sure. But I'm just going to pull it out and...
Yeah. Just slam it down.
Okay. I once drank a pint of vinegar, which turns out can kill you.
Wow,
Yeah.
A pint's a lot.
a pint is a lot.
And well, you know what? I'm not trying to make my case yet, right? Until we see all the cards, right? Like, so I'm just gonna say, I did a dumb thing. I drank a pint of it. Let's see
What
what.
is it about the vinegar that's dangerous? Is it salt? 'Cause I know that you can die drinking soy sauce.
I think it might be.
You know that.
It might be a similar thing. I don't know. Your body is just like, we don't eat this much vinegar,
Right.
and so we're going to kill you.
Ooh,
So you don't do this.
I know I do.
That's how your body works.
Give me a dog. It hurts, guys.
Hot sauce on the
Directly into the
What was the context? Do you do some of this stuff just for yourself? I mean, I only do stuff if I'm eating food. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah.
Fucking stinks in here. Fucking dogs, bro.
No, it's not Marley's fault. It's fucking pigs.
No, it's wet dog.
No, it's not. It's piss. Because Marley's. Why? She won't, but I'm supposed to watch or have eyes and ears on them until Claire gets home. She just texted me and she said she'll be home in a minute. What's wrong, sissy? I gotta get paid as shit.
She'll be passed out in 30 minutes.
You?
Sheba.
Oh, take turn. What do you want to do? Give a shake, and he can dance, and he gives hugs, and he knows how to give kisses. What do you want to do? Look, dance. Want to dance? And you can get dog treats.
Come here. Come here. Come here, Marley. Come here. Good boy. You good boy, Marley? No, it's Marley. He's wet dog. He's not wet, but
No, I think it's because of his food.
of course she did, boo.
Yeah. Marley, I said no.
Fucking course she did. Can you give me that spoon?
It's almost gone. That's good, baby.
Neither do I. You put it down so you can come better with me. You got a big ass pimple on my forehead. It's not right.
Ew. Boy, I said that's enough! Marley, lay down. Marley,
Did Marley go to the bathroom after?
yeah.
Good place for her. All I do is I just fucking put her collar on her, tie her to the rope on the porch, and let her go.
And so she comes up to the thing, and what, the red thing you took the picture of.
What's up?
Yeah, so that's how you
You untied it.
It's choo 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 choo.
Hopefully he runs better soon. Daniel's really David is really, like, getting on Coy's ass for shit that happens to me. So hopefully he'll fucking learn soon.
That fucking shop. You got me gas in it?
I said we wait on the second. Well, babe, what happened?
Everybody's already bought their shit, Cameron. I can't just push it away.
Sorry, I didn't fucking know that. Maybe if you tell me shit, I would know. You never told me that anyone bought anything. So how much is it going to cost? Has any of them places texted you back yet? Where? It's not that far.
Let me see it. Bring it to me. Bring it to me and I'll put it.
Cause I
What's your mouth?
over there.
The white one?
Yeah. Okay. What are you cutting with it?
Balls covered. Steak, man.
Not the way you went to do it. See, that hurts. That hurts.
Dirty.
Nothing to do with it. Take
Wet.
It's earwax before it smoke. Earwax is a liquid that seeps through the pores in your ears and then it solidifies. Don't be cutting cardboard with that, please. Cardboard is a really good way to dull your knife blade. Really fast. There's a pair of scissors downstairs in the kitchen, bud.
I'm going upstairs, Cameron. No, Jason. Not work.
No. That's extremely bad for your teeth. There you go. Hey, can you get that too, please? A piece of trash? Right here. Right here. Never mind, she got it.
She got a coconut. She got a coconut bottle. Thank you. Yes, for sure out. That's pretty epic. My bears don't have no hair.
Mhm.
Why does that baby don't have no hair?
Fuzzy Wuzzy
Fuzzy Wuzzy lost his hair.
Yes, it is. Stop ruining my imagination. It's exactly how Fuzzy Wuzzy lost his hair. She got caught in a house fire. Yep. How did Fuzzy Wuzzy the bear lose his hair? Because he was simply born without it. Well, Fuzzy Wuzzy was caught in a damn house fire. Okay. Okay. What the internet has to say. It's crazy. I just fucking realized I filled it up with seeds, not the wheat that I was trying to, yep. So now, where this going to go? Unload this in a random fucking spot, like right here. On the side of the damn road, if it'll allow me. Hey, you got caught in a goddamn house fire. I can guarantee you that thing, that is so old. Person never heard of it. Is it just Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair? Or is there more to it? Fuzzy Wuzzy's fucking good. Huh? No, I don't know what she said. Fuzzy Wuzzy's fucking dead. Fuzzy Wuzzy?
You got like stupid little fucking thing though.
Something. I don't know. I don't think they're old enough to realize he's trying to raise games.
The
It's none of my business. I don't even know where my knife is. It seems to be agree.
Now that I know that a metalhead blue collar boy exists and that there's a ton of y'all, I want a phone to pick. Where have you been? I've been out.
me? Oh god. That truck is gonna stop when I finish telling you that Leslie is available at every Target nationwide. You can stop now. You can stop right this door. Hey, someone tell the truck to stop. Seriously, I already said all. Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Jesus.
Did you fart?
No.
I heard it. I heard you bark.
Yes,
Oh, you got that with your baby? Oh, where's my hug? My hug. Give me my hug. Give me my hug.
I thought you said good.
Hug? Hug? Where's my hug?
Yeah.
As long as it don't get up and start moving his eyes around or anything.
Right?
Shocking.
Everyone drinking the bottle. Not Isabel. You are.
Yeah. If paint dolls that have weights in their eyes and move, hate them. My kid ain't having nothing like that, man. Dolls are not toys. I'm convinced. They're not toys. It's Toy Story. Baby, just try it. You haven't even tried it. I bought them for you. And
Bought them for years.
if you ever had it, oh, you know.
They smell nasty.
Those make me the Uncrustables.
Yeah, but that's your father's
I'm going with it. No, please
You
don't.
play that game?
Please don't. I heard you're
You
sick.
play that game?
I heard you sick. Please
You
don't.
can play that game.
Okay.
No!
There's cartoon speed.
No!
Why?
What?
I'm insecure about it. I mean, I'm being silly. Been titty deprived lately.
You a partner. Yes, booby cancer. Got booby cancer. Yeah, I got booby cancer.
With the snoot. With the snoot. Nice to meet you. What you do, Jacob? But it's hard. Because I'm looking at people on my phone. Are you feeling any better? You seem like you're feeling better.
took a nap. I feel better for taking a nap. I'm not taking that one till in the morning.
Maybe no changes. It's all free.
I don't know. My friend Hannah says that Zofran makes me for shit like a bitch. But I feel like it's the IBS part. Because oh, it's so cheap.
It came in 6 days.
It is. I know it's gonna be hard.
Later. Not that aggressive or hard, man. Look. He waves at you. No, but that was a bit too aggressive and too hard. But that fucking hurt. Smell him! Oh no, they definitely know that he's a part of their life for at least a little while, if not for a while. But I don't think they know the whole, they're moving too fast, he's staying here too much. I don't think they know that. I don't think their brains can comprehend that at what age they're at their age. Okay, but he doesn't know much about... Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't know much about fucking relationships. Like a meal. You don't know fucking anything. Fucking text myself for years. Yeesh. I'm following this being dinosaur. No. Yeah. It's Chrisman Family #22, I think, all in lowercase. All lowercase. Chrisman Family #22. Yep. Disconnecting the PlayStation or something downstairs. Jesus. Bro. I might go back there. Like, dead ass. Might. I did not expect that much rain to be able to go in there. That's kind of, bro. Unexpected as hell. That's not good. It depends on how long that rain lasts, and it should last at least a while, I hope. But that's... No, that's not good. And then sleep one more night.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
Where are all of the eggs going? A new plant. I don't know why it's again. More articles. Okay, so really, 2 fucking days, we didn't really eat much. 10,000 liters of food. But I don't know where the trailer needs to go in order to... I don't know. Maybe fine. I'm gonna see if I can even possibly, if I can do this. Okay, so right there. Oh. Okay. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. Kind of ish. Let's put a photo here for now until I know exactly what I need to be doing. Shit. Okay, it's gonna cost me so much money in food, but luckily they only eat like 3,000 liters of food a day. 5,000 chickens, 30,000 liters of food a day, bro. Each chicken is eating fucking 6,000 liters of food a day. I know damn well chicken in real life cannot do that. Like, I don't know. Fat ass chickens. Sorry. No. guess I'll try and make this system. But oh. What the fuck? That's stupid as hell, man. I'm losing so much fucking money. Okay.
You look so cute. You look so cute.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't understand this shit. Losing so much fucking money. Losing so much. And, but, yep. Hey, if you need to go anywhere, can you use my car seat? Okay. Thank you. Wait, just have to fucking get the dog. It's because of this stupid fucking shed that I bought. I'm just gonna go back to what I had. Go back to the one. And we can go until all of this is fucking... all of my brain is empty. Fuck you. I get so many more eggs. But at the same time, I lose so much money. Yes, I do this all the time. How much grain do they have? There's so much more money here, but there's so much money. That's the issue. Let me choose. On the squeeze the booby cutter. Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I don't know where that comes from though. Is that you? Oh, it's glad you didn't what? Smells better than you did in the truck. So, later.